Hey, you can get some cool and fun rewards for helping me help kids. Stick around after the video for more information. Oh crap, I can't see my screen. There it is. Okay. Pre-show music. This is the pre-show music. Pre-show music playing strong. Pre-show music playing long. This is the pre-show music, so you can relax and have a good time while you wait for pictures to appear. Pre-show music, it's the best thing in the world. Oh, you can't hear anything? Pre-show music. Why not? You should be able to. Maybe I'm just seeing that delayed and you can hear it by now. Tell me what rhymes with world. Let me check. Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show music here. Everybody sing pre-show music. This is the pre-show music. Pre-show music playing strong. Pre-show music playing long. This is the pre-show music, so you can relax and have a good time while you wait for pictures to appear. Pre-show music, it's the best thing in the world. Pre-show music, tell me what rhymes with world. Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show music here. Hey! Alright. Running late, sorry. Where did I have this on? Not on that. No. Let's see here. It wasn't, no, it's not that one. I want to say, here, maybe this one? No! Where was it? I had a whole thing made for it. Let's just cycle through these and see what I have here. It's not that, it's not that, or 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 that. It's not that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Whoa. Or that, or that. Nope. Or that, or that. Nope. That. Close. That. That. That one. No. That one. I don't think it was this one. Let me move the slide. Yeah, I mean, that's, that might be okay. I don't know. I thought I had a better one. It's not that. We'll come back. Oh, wait. No. Was it this? Oh, I was looking at this one earlier. Let's see here. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let me do this one. I think this one. I think I'm going to use this one. All right. Ah, good gravy. Let me make sure. I'm behind. The stream started late, and I launched it knowing that I was not finished, like, adjusting my settings and stuff. I need to make sure the volume is going to be okay, because I'm playing all these retro games tonight, and retro games just have a louder default volume than regular games for some reason. Let's see. So let me pull up my streaming document, and let's see. Under I have unique volume settings. I just have to see. No, that's not right. Oh, here we go. Here's my volume settings. All right. So reduce Retron master volume to 25 to 50%. So let's see here. That is going to be under settings. Okay, yeah, we want to bring that down to about maybe, we'll try here. And if that's not loud enough to kind of hear the music and stuff that you want to hear of these sweet, sweet retro tunes, then let me know and I can turn that up without any problems. And then my other settings should be good. Let's see here. My El Gato. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right. So sorry. So sorry. Welcome, Scribbling Scribe. Great to have you here. So this... Let me get back to the main screen here. So I'm going to play Ninja Gaiden, which, when I was a youth, I pronounced it Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. Because we didn't have the internet and YouTube and other things like that that could easily correct us. You just hear these words in isolation, and whatever your friends called it first, that's what you call it. And I heard Gaiden, so I said Gaiden. I didn't even know what a Gaiden is. Does somebody want to Google that and find out Ninja Gaiden or Ninja Gaiden? There's probably an even closer to Japanese pronunciation for Ninja Gaiden than Gaiden. But this is, let me know also if there's any, just in general, any problems with any of the settings. And if you want anything changed, I am happy to change it. like I said, I'm behind in getting my settings the way that I want them. But we're going to boldly move forward. Let me know also if you can hear the fans kind of like creating some... In fact, that's already... Let me just turn it down one notch. I don't want it to be messing with the microphone. I actually use, when I'm streaming, I have a pop filter that instead of putting, between me and the mic, I actually move it above the microphone to block the wind from my fan blowing down, because it gets hot in here, and so I like to have a little bit of air circulating. Boy, okay, so both Scribbling Scribe and Francisco, you guys pronounce it Gaiden. Okay, well, I don't know where we picked that up. Well, it's just for English readers and speakers, that looks most natural, doesn't it? So this is a kind of a uniquely themed stream, at least for me. Although I don't know if I honestly wondered, is there any interest in this really? I mean, I don't know, for starters, why people watch other people play video games. That's not something I do unless I want to see a bit of a walkthrough or something like that. But for some reason, people like it, and you guys keep coming back for it, so I keep doing them. I assume that, like, people would either want to see someone play with skill and make their way through something difficult, or want to see someone fail in a game that they're not doing well at. That usually we want one of those two things, don't we? I say we. I don't care one way or the other. Is there any interest at all in watching someone just cheat through video games and just make them easy peasy? We're gonna find out. So the lineup of games for tonight that I am going to make my way through, I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, Bionic Commando, which I'm at the end, I'm near the end of Bionic Commando. I've on several streams over the years, throughout my years doing streams, I've been slowly making my way through Bionic Commando. I haven't played it in a stream in a long time, and I haven't played it, period. The only time I've played it, really, is during streams. And I'm close to the end, and I want to finish that off tonight if I can. Then I'm going to play the Flash Game Boy game, which is based on the 1990 John Wesley Shipp Only Lasted a Single Season television series. And it's as bad as you would imagine for something, based on a TV show. Then I'm going to move on to the Death and Return of Superman, which is a side-scrolling beat-em-up that I think is still pretty cool if you like beat-em-ups. Then some Iron Tank, followed by, I think, Batman, and then Clash at Demon Head if I have time to get to it. But anyway, I put Clash at Demon Head at the end because of these, it's probably my least, the one I'm least interested in playing. I still definitely have a soft spot for it, and but this is, oh, hi, Joel, welcome. Joel Nelson says, it's not so much the gameplay, but for the commentary. Yeah, and that's been explained to me before, that like people, when they watch people play games, they do it more for something about the person themselves rather than, the actual gameplay. So hopefully that will ring true this evening. All right, which controller am I using? So Ninja Gaiden. This one I actually... Oops, I gotta start this over. Because we got to see the opening cutscene, right? I didn't own this one when I was a kid. I bought this one just as an adult later on, but I did own Ninja Gaiden 2. The reason for that is I bought a strategy guide for Ninja Gaiden 2, or I got one as part of a Nintendo Power subscription, I think. And it just kind of hooked me in. And I thought, well, with this strategy guide, I could probably make my way through it. No, not so much. I mean, I got further than I would have otherwise, but... Okay, here we go. This was so cinematic. Ooh, the tension. They hold that moment in the air. Who's gonna fall? Which... With whom did father have a duel and lose? For what reason did he fight and die? Even I don't know, for sure. I'm gonna be practicing my bad Japanese anime dubbing voice tonight. The day after he disappeared, in father's room, I found a letter addressed to me. It said... Ryu? I said Ryu, grown up. I am on my way to a life or death duel. I think it's Ryu. I'll try to say Ryu. If it is destiny that I not return, you are to take the dragon sword of the Hayabusa and go to America and see the archaeologist Walter Smith. Ryu, be always brave. I will get my revenge. I will get those eyebrows. Call for a slightly deeper voice. I will get my revenge. Almost like a Batman voice. I will get my revenge. No, probably not. Can't hear the game. Okay, let me turn the game up. Let's try that. Let me know if the music gets too loud for my voice. I don't know these tunes well enough to sing along with them. Oh, something I didn't check. This is gonna bother me. I gotta check this right now. Alright, let's see here. 1400. Okay, we should be alright. SNES Game Boy, 1400. Okay. You have to change your settings so that, like, it's hard to explain. There's basically a millisecond setting that I have to adjust depending on what console I'm using. If it's not adjusted properly, I will definitely not be synced up. Like the video you see of me and the game that you see of me, or I guess it's going to look like this to you, game, video of me, it's not going to sync up. And so if I try to sing along, as I like to do with retro games whose tunes I know well, then I will not be synced up, or sunk up. Synced up, and it'll be terrible. It'll be really annoying to me anyway. I always hate it in movies when someone's singing a song and they are like a half step or a whole step off, and the actor can probably sing just fine, but for whatever reason they pitched the song and gave him the wrong pitch or something. It just bothers me. It bothers me. So I want to avoid that. But sometimes even when I adjust the milliseconds, there's still something that ain't right. And so just know, if I choose to start singing along, I am dead on with the rhythm. Let there be no mistake about that. Oh, you know what I should do? We should see how bad I am, for starters, because I already have cheat codes in. Let's just see how long I make it with that. Maybe with each game, we'll see how long I make it without any codes, so you guys can really appreciate my need for them. So let's go to Main Menu, and the Game Menu, and Cheats, and let's see here. There's just a laundry list here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have any on. Okay, because I was getting hit, but some of these... Okay. Alright, cool. So, we already had no cheats. Okay. Oh, that dog! It's very intimidating. Oh, jeez! Oh... Oh, these guys, they leap all over the place. Oh, Knife Man! Oh, and you can't climb in this one! Oh, that was introduced in the second one. You have to... Unless it's a ladder, you can't climb. Whew! Those guys are scary. Oh! Just run from the dog! Run from the dog, run from the dog, and jump! Oh, I'm not messing with those guys. Ooh. I liked the power-ups you could get in this game. That was what drew me to... I mean, like, I always played games for their... Oh, that's a cool ability. For their worlds and exploring their worlds, you know? Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything that, like, technical that I need to fix. Can barely hear it in... Let's see. Can't hear game. Japanese animated... Can barely hear it now. I will have to let you know if any hiccups. Okay, I'm assuming that your comment, can barely hear it now, came before. Do you want it louder? Do you want the volume louder still? I can totally turn it up louder. Let me know, guys. All right. Oh, doggy! Oh, doggy! Oh, now I'm coming into this boss fight. What's my special weapon? Will the special weapon help? I have no special weapon! What happened to my special... Did I use it all up or something? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, how do you get over that guy? Oh! Ugh. I don't know, can I make it? Pot! Oh, no, I can't. And there we go. Now, this is what happens. This is why I use cheats. Where am I? All the way back here. No, sir. Not interested in that. So, we go to cheats. And let's start with... Sometimes I like to keep just a little hint of a challenge. So let's start with, like, infinite health and infinite lives and infinite time. So what's left in the challenge? Well, what's left is that you can still get knocked around by bad guys, which can make platforming challenging later on. And can at least give me some feeling of resistance. And if I need to, which I will, I'll come back and put invincibility in. So... personally, I would like it a bit louder, but defer to Joel and scribbling. Okay. Part of that might be also because... Since I made these settings, I think I changed my microphone settings, my default microphone settings, to be a bit louder. So let me, while I'm here... okay, Joel says it is kind of low. Okay, so let me adjust that. You guys don't want to miss these sweet, sweet retro tunes. Oh wait, no, back, and back. And, let's see here. Play, but wait a minute. There we go, this is what I wanted. Alright, let's try that. And see. Let me know if you ever have any hesitancy in hearing or understanding my words. You might have to... If you don't get my attention right away, put it in all caps or spam it or something. Alright. So, yeah, get knocked around. I still like the challenge of, like, just the very mild challenge of collecting these power-ups, you know? Just, it's kind of like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Those games are only rarely about getting through challenging platforming. The rest of it is just an action RPG experience, and I enjoy just kind of jumping around in those games. I mean, it's novelty enough that I get to control this avatar that can freaking jump. Look how high he's jumping. How high is that? That's like more than twice his own height. Well, it's at least twice his own height that he's jumping, right? No, more than. It's more than twice his own height. I would love to be able to jump twice my own height. Oh, and that's cool as all get out. When I didn't own this game, but what I did own was a novel based on it. There was a little, like, young adult before there was young adult. It wasn't a children's book. It was, like, for junior high age readers. There was a novelization of the first game. And I read that, so I was up to speed when I played Ninja Gaiden 2. And I remember there was some moment where he was first learning to, like, shoot fire or something like that, you know? It was a big dramatic moment. I can't remember why. I don't know if he had to focus really hard or something to make it happen. But just the world of these games was always what drew me in. And because I've never had good dexterity, hand dexterity, my handwriting has always been poor. Just anything to do with, you know, manipulating things with my hands, I just have a lower ability than other people generally. And my hand-eye coordination isn't great. I've never been good at sports, and so anyway, it was always frustrating to me as a person who... Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to turn off these cheat codes, aren't I? Let's try and do it without unlimited time. Otherwise, it'll just keep racking up points for all the time that I have left on my timer that just fails to decrease. But it was always frustrating for me to be so interested in a world and not be able to see more of it because of my lack of ability playing the game. I might have to get rid of my infinite health, too. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, more story. Who are they? They seem to be following me. Who's there? Just a girl. Get out of here! I will, but first... What the... Oh, that's the unspoken noise that you're supposed to make. They didn't put it in the text, but I knew. Ow! Where am I? I see... I don't know who this is. I see the anesthetic is wearing off. Is that a doctor? Who are you? Oh, it's the girl. Shh! Don't make so much noise. I've got a favor to ask of you. Here, take this and escape. What is this? This statue? There's no time to explain. Hurry! Hey, wait. Who are you? Didn't you try to kill me? Someone's coming? Be careful! Are all these inflections sounding wrong enough for you? Oh, so that's the cell door that he's coming out of. You see that? It's got the grates on it. I'm in some kind of facility. What is that? Did that give me, like, extra... I don't know. No time to ask questions. We're on a timer. Which is the dumbest thing in video games. I mean, I even hate timers when there is a plot conceit for it, like a bomb that's gonna go off. Hate that crap. But when there's no reason for it, that's just such a relic of the past. Kapow! Oh, that was cool. Come on. Okay, forget it. We don't have time for that. Oh, wait, maybe I have to make time. I don't think I can make that jump. I think I... Oh, jeez. All right. Ugh. Almost. Come on, little ninja. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to try and make the jump without getting up there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Tricky, tricky. Oh! See that guy can knock me off? No, no! No! Gotta use those invincibility frames. There we go. Oh, I've got the spinning slashy thing. Which I think you just always have in Ninja Gaiden 2. I think whenever you're jumping, you can attack at the same... You have that spin... I could be wrong. We'll see if I get to it. Gah! Some of these jumps, it looks like you should be able to make it, and turns out you can't. Oh! Oof. The downside of me playing all specifically retro games that I like to cheat on is they're all going to be like action games. I mean, one thing that I looked forward to about this stream is that it was the chance to play games that I would ordinarily never play on a stream, at least not for any length of time. Because I wasn't sure that anybody would be interested in watching me cheat at games, you know? So I'm just making it a theme so that it's okay this time. Oh, crap. Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh! I know that tune. I heard it plenty. Do I have a thing? I don't have a thing. Oh, crap. Okay, that's the only way, I guess. Only way for me. Ugh. Oh! Respawn Digger! Okay. That's one too many repeats for me. We're switching! I knew it wouldn't take long. Game menu, cheats. And now, instead of infinite health, we will do invincibility. I don't know if this one works. I seem to remember having to use invincibility after first hit last time I tried this because invincibility doesn't work or something. But we'll give it a try. And we'll stick with no infinite time for now. We're just going to layer them on. And, you know, that was one thing that I couldn't do. Oh, no. This is invincibility after first hit, even though it's not labeled that way. So, see, now I'm good to go. You know, with the Game Genie, which, of course, I was a huge, huge fan of, you know, it wasn't until the Super NES Game Genie, I think. Well, I couldn't remember if you can do it on the Game Boy one or not. I had the Game Genie for everything that you could get a Game Genie for. And Joel, I seem to remember you kind of scoffing a little bit. Joel and I knew each other in junior high. I can't remember. Maybe that wasn't you. Not like in a mean way or a bullying way or anything like that, but just kind of like you and your Game Genies. Oh, so you got to get hit at the every screen. You have to kind of trigger your invincibility by getting hit. I can't remember what I was saying. Anyway, oh yeah, there was a comment I was going to make about keeping track of the chat. That is, playing action games all night will make it harder for me to keep track of the chat, which I apologize for. See, you get to see me die anyway. Let's see here. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. I won't try to cover that. Okay, thank you, Bat. I needed that. I do like to get these power-ups. Oh, that's what I was saying about the book, was that there was just like, you know, just the allure of the different power-ups, you know, like, kind of like the Mega Man stuff, you know? You get these cool power-ups. And that first Ninja Gaiden book just made it all the more enticing. It's like, yeah, I want to shoot flames. Okay, so Joel says, I was never fond of the Game Genie. It's because you were good at games, Joel. Or at least relative to me. Alright. This guy, I remember the fight in the book. I can't remember his name. But that spinning scythe or whatever. Pretty sure that was part of the book. Cutscene? What is this bizarre statue, anyway? And who was that woman? As I grew more and more suspicious, I went off to look for that supposed acquaintance of my father's, Mr. Smith. And Act 3, you know, they just added to the sense of it being a movie. Who is it? You must be Walter Smith. The name's Ryu Hayabusa, I'll say. Who? That sword!
Of course, you must be Ken Hayabusa's son.
I'm not going to commit to a consistent pronunciation, maybe.
In his last letter, my father told me
in his last letter, my father told me I should see you. That voice is coming from off camera.
Last letter? I see. So it is already begun. Oh. Ken and I were on an expedition to some old Amazon ruins. We found a strange statue and stone tablet. On the tablet it said...
Wait a minute, you mean to tell that statue...
Yes, precisely. I thought it had been stolen. That demon statue possesses enough evil power to destroy an entire nation. It has enough evil to power an entire city. The demon came to this earth and caused many deaths. But then Shinobi appeared to stop the demon.
Ooh, it's a video game crossover.
Shinobi borrowed the strength of the dragon and countered each of the demon's spells and thus was able to overcome it. Yet, though it was defeated, the demon was not dead. So Shinobi confined the evil power of the demon in two statues of light and shadow, and the body of the demon was confined in a temple. This one must be the shadow statue. Therefore...
Oh! And now I've got it. Bye, friend.
Ooh, what the...
After him, Ryu!
Alright. Definitely Vincent Kraft, not Ryu, huh? My version of Vincent Kraft. Oh! These birds. Hate those birds. It'd be like a nightmare. Oh, that stopped time. It would be a nightmare trying to get through this level if I didn't have the invincibility. Oh, I forgot to get knocked. Good thing I got knocked then, and not here. See, I would have fallen here so many times, get knocked into stuff. Can't even hit these guys. Because once they get, like, into my hitbox, or I get into theirs, I can't, like... The game won't let me do damage to them because it's thinking, you shouldn't be here! So... Oh, geez, this is gonna be enough of a pain. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ridiculous. Okay, not a slippery ice level. I thought maybe it would be. Alright. I like these birds just hanging in the air, having eaten strange devices that are useful to me, and they're just floating there waiting for me to kill them. It's really bizarre. Wouldn't that be I think it'd be interesting if, like, there was fiction that like created rationale for all of the weird stuff we take for granted in games. You know, I know there's that genre of fiction that's, what is it called? Somebody's gonna know. Oh, RPG lit is a genre. But that's about people playing, you know, immersive games, virtual reality type games. What I'm talking about is like, you know, a series of fantasy novels where people are drinking mana potions and they're always blue, and they're drinking health potions and that are always red. You know, these little things that we take for granted. That would scratch some weird itch for me, I think, to have a book do that, or a movie do that. It's kind of like how watching the Mythica movies, if you've never seen them, they're, I think, all free on Amazon Prime and also on some free streaming services as well. Oh geez, this guy. You just keep coming over here and I'll hit you when you come over here, okay? Or I'll use this! Quicker! Quicker here! Quicker here! Man, I can't even finish sentences. You guys are gonna get a bunch of aborted sentences from me all night. Oh, wait. Japanese anime, but every character has Pater's voice, says Scribbling Scrap. Oh,
After getting back the demon statue, I felt a strange premonition and hurried back. Oh, Dr. Smith!
Ryu, the light demon statue was taken.
The light statue?
Yes, are you deaf? Your father and I, we each kept one of the statues, just in case. So that the two statues would never become one.
is he turning to stone?
The demon's been asleep for 700 years, and now it's starting to wake up. Whatever we do, we've got to stop it. Got to get it back. There's no choice. You've got to become the Ninja Dragon.
Dr. Smith! Dr. Smith!
Come with us.
Ooh.
Bow, 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 bow.
Welcome, Ryu Hayabusa. Sorry if I startled you. We are from the CIA Special Auxiliary Unit. I don't have a Mr. Smith. My name's Foster. Getting right to the point.
Wait. I want to know why you killed Smith.
We didn't kill him, but we'll fill you in on what we know. He totally looks like a pre-incarnate Mr. Smith with blonde hair. Look at that hairline. In the upper reaches of the Amazon, some ancient ruins were discovered. It seems the temple was built more than 2,000 years ago. The discoverer was Dr. Smith, who studied the ruins for some time now, Mr. Anderson. But one day he suddenly sealed off the ruins. And ever since then, no one has gone close. Later, however, a man moved in and took over the ruins. His name is Gardia de Mieux. He calls himself the Jacquio. So that's how I'm going to go with. According to our records, it seems that the temple is not where gods are worshipped, but was built to imprison the body of the demon. Therefore, evil spirits are supposed to be held in the statue you have. Dr. Smith probably already knew that. He was probably killed by someone working for the Jacquio. When a black moon shines, light and dark break apart, and the King of Darkness howls. These were the last words written on the stone tablet. If someone brings the demon back to life, he will gain incredible power. Enough to control the entire world.
So you know about that?
The woman who shot you in the bar was one of our agents. They are after you. Use this and go to their headquarters. Get the demon statue back from them. Of course, you will be paid for the work.
If I say no?
You know the answer to that. Ooh. Ah! Oh, okay. It's opening. I'm okay. I don't know. Are ninjas used to using parachutes?
Oh! Oh, this would be impossible for me. Cool swamp, though, right? Oh, no, I can't go down there. Cheetah! Missed him! Oh! Okay, I'm just gonna jump. Oh! Oh, man, this would be a nightmare. Oh, boy. Ooh. Ooh. Eh. That was cool. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, dang. And that's a fresh screen, so he totally could have knocked me off. Sometimes the trick is just to face... Oh, what's going on here? Ooh. I don't know, that music was doing fine on its own. I don't think I added anything to it. Ooh. Oh yeah, so like, when other people playing this game as children, you know, learned to just avoid getting hit, I was learning to avoid facing certain ways while hit, because when you get hit, you get knocked in the direction your back is facing. And so if you don't want to get knocked off of something, and you have infinite health, but you still get knocked around, which is, I think, the kind of codes I had for a lot of games, you just learn to quickly face the appropriate direction, so you don't fall into a pit. What are these guys? Oh, those are the green ninjas. One of those guys stole my demon statue. What are we, like in a... Is this like a mine? I've seen like tracks and mine carts and... Oh good, there's a ladder. Haha, he walked right into my clutches. He walked right into my clutches. Sorry, that's... Well, this is one of the tunes from a early cutscene, I think. Right? I think so. Beer. Oh! Let's see. I want a different special weapon. I want, what is this? Oh no, that's just extra points. Lots of points here. I want a different weapon. Nope, same weapon. Oh, not far enough! I thought that little gray thing was a platform. Dang it. Yes, Scribbling Scribe, the the jungles are even more dangerous than elementary school taught us to believe. Alright. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Ugh. Oh, this. See, I haven't been hit yet, guys. Oh, nice. Oh, there to save my bacon. Here, let's do this. Can't believe I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to save state. What have I been thinking this whole time? Okay, but now we gotta restart the... Here we go. Okay. Oh, these guys. They're really good at that. The spinning and the kicking. I'm wondering if the second game maybe has more of the weapon variety I seem to remember these games having.
Dude, what was that? I hope we see another one again, because that looked really weird. It was... There it is. It's like a frog with like a human hand coming out of the mouth that's shooting flames. It's probably just supposed to be its tongue. But I'm a big fan of John Carpenter's The Thing, and I think my idea sounds a lot more grotesque and cool. Oh, and there's like stolen without use of license. I believe that was Jason. Probably in the manual, his they take measures to make sure that he has a different name. Oh man, this music is getting old. It's... Don't you think that's supposed to be a hockey mask that dude's wearing? I think so. Oh, is one of these guys invincible? I'm trying to remember if, like, one of them is the one that can really be hurt and the other one can't really be hurt. I think that's the gimmick. Well, apparently I can't hurt either one of them, so... Oh, this one might be it. See, I get into their... I get too close to him and then I can't damage him anymore. See, I would never make it through this kind of level. Unless there's some exploit, some little part of the screen you can tuck yourself in where you never get hurt. No, he's not getting damaged. And they keep jumping over each other, so it's hard to keep track of which one's actually taking damage. No, it's not that one, it's this one. And then by the time I figure out which one it is... Oh, I'm all out of my special. Was that him? Can't even tell. Oh! Oh! Finally.
You have come a long way to bring me the demon statue. Now give it to me.
No.
Do you know what you're saying? What?
Ryu! You coward.
No! Don't give it to him!
Now put down the demon statue on the floor and back up. Nice work. I guess this is goodbye. Have a nice day.
Oh, man. Ah!
Take the girl away. She is going to be a sacrifice. Ha 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 ha! It's mine. Tonight is the night of rebirth, which comes only once every 700 years. This world will soon be mine. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
Welcome, Nathan! Oh, you picked up a Retron 5. I must have... If you told me that, I must have forgotten. Yeah, I definitely got more mileage out of it the first, like, year that I owned it, for sure. And then since then, it's really been just for live streams, and then now and then my boys will play something on it. I really got a lot out of it because of those Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, which are just tons of fun. I just didn't want to have to play them on a little tiny screen. And once I made my way through all the Game Boy Advance games of that series, yeah, then I haven't used it for much. Oof. I don't know what that guy was.
That would be impossible. So would that. Oh, yeah, that would have messed me up. I would have died so many times here. So look at, he's all over me. Was that a dude like with a pumpkin on his head, you think? I'll bet that's what it was supposed to be. Oof. Oh. Oh, this is music from the first level. Oh, we're going right to left. I think, yeah, we've done that already in this. Oh, dude. This reminds me a lot of a level toward the end of Ninja Gaiden 2. I've been hit, right? Oh, good. Ooh, what is that? That would have killed me. Okay, I'm gonna save state. Haven't done that in a little while here. Let's see here. Save state. Ugh. I try. I don't know if the sword maybe is not swinging quite as fast as I'd like it to. There is just a little bit of a delay. Huh, never noticed that before. But I also stink, so there's that. Alright. Ooh, that was close, guys. Ooh, there's these guys. Really good at what they do. And these crazy things. Oh, I should go up here, right? Probably some big jump I gotta make. Definitely want to get hit before I start doing all this crazy platforming. Alright. Okay, I'm trying. There we go. Oh, geez. Okay. This is a perfect time for a save state, because I know this jump is going to be tricky. Alright. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Oh, man! Oh. I should have jumped like a split inch later or whatever. They gave that one to me. Scribbling Scribe says, oof, these enemies are relentless. They are. They freaking are. And, you know, there was just, they had to figure out a way to give people a long play experience for their $1. And so I think the way they did that was with difficulty. And I think it's also a holdover from arcades, you know. But video games did not make the transition seamlessly to the home console space. Because for a long time, they were still based on having a limited number of lives after which you would have to start over, you know. Like the whole game, you know. That was games for a long time. Even in like the PS1 era, maybe even PS2, games were built on, many games, not all certainly, but many games were built on that model, which is a model that's all about pumping quarters in, but when you have an infinite number of quarters, then you have to limit the number of lives, you know. Oops, man, I hadn't gotten hit yet. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, can I just keep walking? I don't have to jump over those, okay. So, like, when I would buy games, like, a major pre-check, if it was an action game, before I even considered buying it, was, do you get infinite continues? You know, do I at least have infinite opportunities to stay at a certain, like, level or world? Maybe not like a sub-level or a sub-world, you know, but, you know, I hated having to start a whole game all over again. Oh man, I hadn't been hit yet. That was, that should not have worked out for me.
Man, this guy, what is he trying to do? Take over the world or something? I mean, to hire all these guys, he's already got to, you know, he just needs to discover contentment. What? What happened? Oh, you know what? I think I'd been steadily getting hit at the front of every screen, and it was taking one health off until I just had one left. Did anybody see that coming? Oh, Joel Nelson says, I let my kids play NES so they know what it's like to play a hard game. Yeah. My boys, they started out, their first exposure to Mario was the NES Mario games. And, you know, they liked Mario just like I did. They liked the world, but they also got frustrated. More so my oldest, and not so much my youngest. Our youngest has a lot more patience for that kind of thing, but my oldest is very much my clone and would really get frustrated and just, like, emotionally distraught, you know, at,
Iron Mouth, you will never get past me.
Then I must defeat you.
You are as bold as your father, but he is a much better swordsman.
You know my father?
Come and fight, young Hayabusa!
Who was it? Somebody was it, oh geez, I'm fighting this guy now. I don't know if it was, Scribbling Scribe that, oh, what was the observation that was made? Oh yeah, that said it's like anime, but all Pater's voice. Well, one of the reasons that they do those over-exaggerated voices is for budgetary reasons. It's so that they can have one actor, or at least that's how it started out, so they could have one actor do multiple roles and wouldn't have to pay as many actors.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Killed? It is true that we fought, but your father is alive.
Liar.
No, it is not a lie. If you proceed further, you will see him. But it will be the last thing you see.
But anyway, that's how, like, I think some of those stylistic things became a part of, like, staples of the genre, at least of dubbing. I can't speak for how it was in Japan. I would imagine just in animation in general. I mean, that's even animation that, like, Saturday morning animation that's you know, in the U.S. You have these characters with these really exaggerated voices because they're using a handful of actors to do all of the parts. If you go back and watch, like, I watched the Dungeons and Dragons animated series with my boys a few years back, and I hadn't seen any episodes of that since I was a kid, and suddenly I could hear I could hear the same actors doing multiple parts, you know, like actors that were the kids would be some of the villains or monsters they ran into and stuff. You can just start hearing it after a little while. Man. Nope. Oh, the ninjas with the jetpacks is great. Oh man, that's nuts. That's crazy bullet hell. Oh man. Oh, come on now. Jump, stick. Jump, stick. There we go. Okay. Oh, I haven't been hit yet. There we go. That's what I wanted. I've always been a big fan of monster movies, so that's another thing I always enjoyed about games, is like seeing all the different enemy types you would run into. I love just seeing creatures. Like, what is that? I mean, other than some reject from a Castlevania game. Clearly, they have those little, like, guys that have this exact same jumping pattern. They're like little hunchbacks jumping around. Ooh, I better watch the clock. They don't give you as much time in these later levels. Oh boy. Ooh, okay, nice. Look at that craziness. What? Oh man, I thought I wasn't gonna make that. This would be nuts. I mean, especially if I tried to, you know, if I didn't try to kill him. I don't think you could do it without killing him first. At least some of them. But then you'll see some of these, thank you, you'll see some of these speedrunners that like, they just skip a whole bunch of bad guys instead of bothering to attack them even. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. Look at that. Only 17 seconds left. Ooh. Look at these guys. See, I want to stick around and just kind of mess around with them and fight and have the fun of killing them all eventually, but I don't have time for that. Because of the arbitrary timer. But that's what I would do, is I would switch off the, I would normally play this with infinite time, but as I was saying, you know, when you use the Game Genie, not until the Super Nintendo era could you turn codes on and off in the middle of playing, and even then you'd have to turn them all on or them all off. So that's one thing I like about the Retron 5, which of course has been true of, you know, lots of emulators for years, is, you know, you can mid-game go and adjust what codes are in use. Ooh, hourglass. No, I want to keep this fire thing, because that's cool. Tell me that's not cool. That was the ability in the book. He could shoot fire out of his hands. I think it was preceded in the book by like this painful burning in his arm or something like that. I don't know. It was a cool moment. Okay. Oops. Kind of got stuck there. Don't get stuck, Vader. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Oh, watch my health. Thank you, Joel. I think it's just going to happen in a really inopportune moment. I'm going to die at an inopportune moment. Oh, look! I got some back, though. That was cool. I need more of those. All the more reason to try and get all these things, right? Because they're some little health power-ups. Oh, I didn't want that weapon! I want this one! Yay! Ryu, you deserve praise for making it this far. Where are you? Show yourself. I don't know who this voice is, so sorry, guys. But even you cannot defeat... Oh, it's the big bad. The Masked Devil. What voice was I using for him? I can't remember.
No one could beat me.
Even your father?
What?
Flashback, look at that, black and white, so you know.
Your father was not killed. He has been turned into the Masked Devil.
No!
It will be entertaining to watch father and son fight to the death.
Wake up, father!
No use. He thinks only of killing you.
So this is my destiny. Moth was telling the truth. What shall I do?
There's a period needed there.
I've got to think clearly. Father's eyes. They show he is controlled like a puppet. If I break the control... But what is controlling him? That's it!
Okay, so they're telling you, hit the glowing orb. Oops. That's why they gave me this fire thing, so I could hit the glowing orb. Look at that! That's craziness! How am I supposed to avoid that? Oops, face the other way! Dang it! Oof! There we go. Oh, but my father evaporated at the same time.
Father! Where am I? Ryu. Are you Ryu? Yes, father. Arg! He's awake! The Jacquio! You both will die! Watch out!
Oh, that was my dad saying that, I think.
Father! Ryu, you've got to get them for me. Father! Your day has come, Jacquio!
Oh, I don't have my special anymore. So just good old-fashioned dragon sword. Look at that craziness. Anybody gonna go watch like a speed run of this after after watching me? I'll bet it's impressive. I'll bet it's impressive. Good gravy. Oops. There we go. Whew. Ryu! Thank God. Thank. I don't know, is that her voice? I can't tell.
Let's go, Father. Let's get out of this temple.
Ryu, wait! Before we do, I think it's the lady. Those demon statues. We've got to throw them from the temple. While we've still got time, before the black moon shines.
Moonshine?
Ryu, what's that?
Is it a lunar eclipse? That must be it. That's what the black moon meant. Oh no, the demon statue!
Oh, crap. Y'all were too slow. Now I gotta fight Ridley Scott's alien. Okay. Where's the... Gotta get in here, maybe? Oh, this is gonna be a pain because... Let's see, how do I... Okay, so I gotta figure out where to do damage to him. I think it's in here, but I think he's only vulnerable when I'm not myself being... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was weird. So it didn't even start taking from his health bar until... Let's see, at his head I gotta hit now? Oh, jeez Louise. Now his health bar? Okay, finally the health bar. Okay. That is nuts. What? Look at that. Good gravy.
Wake up, Father. Wake up!
Oh, sad music.
Ryu, I haven't got much longer. This temple is about to break apart. Take that woman and escape. What are you saying, Father? I can't just leave you. Ryu, you are a man now. My destiny is tied to the demon statue. Ryu, good luck. Father! Father! Father!
Look at that. Epic ending. The whole thing falling apart. And they, they even had the letterbox. I mean, I had never seen a game. That was like the whole gimmick of these games, And my idea of a fun time on a kind of like a lazy Saturday night would be to fire up a game like this with a Game Genie and play through the whole thing, And you feel like you had a story experience, playing it from beginning to end.
Ryu. This is Sea Swallow.
This is Foster. We detected the explosion from the satellite. Job well done. You are to kill Ryu Hayabusa.
What? Kill Ryu?
He's standing right there. That's right, you are to do the blah blah blah.
So this was your plan all along. I'll get you for this, Foster.
Ryu, you weren't supposed to hear that.
I get two kinds of payment. The first I have already received.
That voice doesn't work with his mask off.
The second is you, Foster.
Ryu, wait. Blur.
Ryu, what is the payment you have already received? She's right in front.
Oh, man. All right.
I don't even know your name.
Oh, wait, no, that's him. I don't even know your name.
Irene Liu. Well, Irene, look, the sun is rising. Everything is so bright now. The darkness is finally over.
Oh, Francisco. Yeah, very appropriate. He says, but you don't care about game story, Pater. That's true. That's true. At least these days I don't. I think I did when it's specifically a story game that's like really heavy on story and the gameplay isn't getting in my way. So it's definitely exceptions to the rule. And as I said earlier, most of it is about the world and wanting to see more of this world and explore more of this world, see all the creatures and stuff like that. But when it's something like this or a modern equivalent that really gives itself to cinematic moments, like the Wolfenstein games, I do play those in part for the story. Now that's because it's a character-driven story. These days, just any old game that focuses on story wouldn't be enough for me. But back then it was really a novelty. Adam Collings, hey, welcome, Adam. Says, sounds like your voice in that character is Hugo Weaving doing Agent Smith. Oh, man. I'm so glad that you picked up on that. Earlier in the stream, I did that, and I was doing that on purpose, but I said I don't really have an Agent Smith. But I'm glad that there was enough in common that you picked up on that. Nathan said, wow, this is basically how my wife and I met. And would passersby say that's how your first kiss sounded? The end. And see, even in the end, it looks like credits, as they're showing all the characters again. Cool. Thank you for playing, and see you next. Or see you next Tecmo, or next time? Something lost in translation there. Alright, that's Ninja Gaiden 1.
Hey, Pater Franson here from christiangeekcentral.com and Spirit Blade Productions. For my 6th consecutive year, I'm participating in Extra Life, a charity event that raises funds to provide medical care for children in urgent need. I'm also leading the Christian Geek Central Extra Life team, which you're still welcome to join by following the link in the description below. Once again this year, I'm drawing attention to our team's fundraising by performing a 24-hour marathon of video gaming that I will stream live on youtube.com/christiangeekcentral and christiangeekcentral.com beginning 6 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, November 2nd. You can donate on my page or on any team member's page by following the links below, where you will also find incentives and rewards for doing so. For example, on my page, for $5 or more, you can choose a topic to add to my +3 page of many topics that I'll be blabbing my opinions on during the live stream. For $10 or more, you get the previous reward and a download code for a free copy of the Spirit Blade Special Edition audio drama. For $20 or more, you get the previous rewards and you can choose a game for me to play during my November 2nd live stream. Pick a favorite or torture me with something terrible or rage-inducingly difficult. For $30 or more, you get the previous rewards and you can choose a song for me to sing during my November 2nd live stream. Pick an old favorite of yours or just make me humiliate and torture myself with something no one wants to hear. And for $50 or more, you get all the previous rewards and a download code for every MP3 product at spiritblade.com. That's an $80 value. On top of that, I've set fundraising milestones that will unlock strange and unusual happenings as I reach them. At $200, I'll have a free download day for everyone who visits spiritblade.com on November 6th. And as my total goes beyond $200, I'll unlock increasingly more content for that free download day. I will also let my boys tickle me for 1 minute straight during my November 2nd live stream. And depending on how far beyond $200 my fundraising goes, I will cover my face in peanut butter and jelly while talking about horror movies, put on a Frozen Solid t-shirt the morning of my live stream while playing video of me singing soothing classical music at my senior recital in college, shoot water up my nose with a turkey baster, get my wife Holly to play a game with me for 30 minutes of the live stream, or the granddaddy of all milestones, squirm intensely, mortified while showing an embarrassing video clip from the original stage version of Spirit Blade. Now, there are some stipulations and time limits on those rewards and milestones, so quickly follow the link below to my fundraising page for all the details. I hope you'll be a part of helping me and the Christian Geek Central team do some good for some kids who really need it. And then, please join me at youtube.com/christiangeekcentral for my 24-hour marathon starting at 6 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, November 2nd. Hope to see you there.